Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's a couple minutes after 12 on a Sunday. Just back from the flea market, and I know I said thought I wasn't going to buy anything this week because I don't think silver's really going to move one way or the other before the election results come in. But uh, Tom had an excess of quarters, so I bought uh, 3 rolls of quarters, and then he had some kookaburras on sale all 1 year, still sealed in the mint seal, and so I bought some kooks. But I promised to uh, one of one of my viewers said he liked the wildlife series and he'd like to see some of the wild animals of the animals that I have on some of these coins. And I said that's fine. I figured I would do that today. Uh, but then Mark come over Friday night and the wildlife series, the Russian one, which you saw just last week, which I bought. Uh, he took that and a couple other things, and almost all my kooks and my pandas and my koalas, and he's going to bury them someplace. But I still have a few, and then Jared, uh, he promised to he prom he promised to show his wildlife uh, coins, and he has a lot of them, and he has some very interesting ones from Guyana, from Cook Islands, from the Bahamas. He has a better selection than me, so we decided to call this Wild Animals Part 1, and then Jared said that he would try to find the time and put his series up, and would be the second part to this Wild Animals um, wildlife series, and that would be for this viewer that asked. Most of the time I have time. I don't mind putting something up for somebody if they want to see it. So we'll do the wildlife series uh, in a second. First I'll show you what I picked up at the flea market today. So I got these for I think it's a couple of cents over spot. I got a pretty good deal from Tom because Tom he hates to part with anything without making a bundle, but somebody must have been selling quarters really cheap because he said he had a lot at home still. So I picked up these are these obviously are the 4 kooks still in the sealed containers. Sometimes they come from the mint this way, and sometimes they don't. But these are, let's see, 1991, and of course they're all the same year. So I only bought. I was going to say I thought I bought 5 of them. I did. So I only got 5 of them, and then I got a bunch of quarters. And there I picked out the standard ones and all. These are all. Oh hell, I do better without that thing. Uh, the, these are all Washingtons because. Oh, there's one that isn't. Because you'll see, for some reason, the design of this coin makes it so that it wears a lot. So I tried to go through and pick out so there wasn't any of them in there. So there was just old Washington quarters, all silver, and my five kooks. Oh, that takes care of the flea market junk. Push that out of the way. Tom must have been desperate because he even promised me that he'd give me coin tubes for these next week. All right, now let's try these and see if I can do this with it using a loop with any kind of consistency. Okay, so we'll start with appears to be a squirrel, and then I don't know if that even says whether that's a coyote. What the hell kind of bird that is? You got me. Now we got an elk. Let's see. We got the pig. Next to him, another elk, but in a different pose. Maybe one of those is a. Yeah, they look like they're both elk. I was going to say maybe one of them is trying to pass itself off as a moose, but I guess not. And we have let me get this focus. Mountain goat. We start by. These are the few koalas that I hadn't. That Mark didn't take. I had at least 7 or 8 years or more of koalas, and I got over 10 years. I got probably 5 different years of pandas, but I got over 10 years of kooks. But my kooks flew out of here. And of course, I always have my turtle, Fiji turtle, and luckily I set aside I still had a Somalian elephant. Get the, that's a Somalian elephant. There's a moose, Canadian moose. Now, damn, I forgot, and I put away all my grizzlies. I had like 30 of them. I put away. I thought I put away all my moose, but I didn't. I only think I have only one antelope left. There's my antelope. I didn't take that out of the container because that's sealed at the thing. Now, where this horse is from, I don't remember, but. And then we go into the eagles. They're all the same bald eagle, but each coin has a different eagle on it. This is a nice one if it comes out. This is, of course, the back of the Morgan. That's a nice eagle. And we got my, I guess, 10-ounce tiger. My 1-ounce tiger. This is a Mexican, their eagle with a snake in his thing. Another eagle. And my lonely kookaburra, because, as I said, I had at least 10 different years of these babies, and that's probably one of the reasons I had to pay Tom Nock like $4 a piece off the premium of those. Then we got the buffalo, and we're back to our antelope and our horse and so forth. But that's mainly the series, and as I said, Tom knocked enough off of these to make them interesting. I think I paid $37 for these, which $5 over premium for old Kookaburra is still in the original seal is not a bad price. And these are 1991, so I'll have to look them up. A lot of these times, these damn things are worth like $85, and these have been sealed since day one, so they're really in pristine condition. So I got 5 of them, and then I got my quarters. I'm not that crazy about quarters, but I'm crazy about dimes. But he didn't have a whole surplus of dimes. He just had quarters, and he said he had a mess of them at home. So somebody must have sold him a bunch of quarters way below spot, because I got these for a couple pennies over spot. So that was my week at the flea market. I showed you what I got yesterday. One lousy coin. It's on my desk someplace. I don't even know where that is. but doesn't deserve being popped out again. So there's my wildlife series. Too bad. I mean, you could probably see more wildlife by just looking at that the one Russian series that Mark Token buried, along with, I forgot to leave the kooks out. I should have done the damn wildlife series on Friday because I had 10 different kooks and a couple of more pandas and a couple of more koalas. Oh, I don't think we didn't show the 10-ounce dragon. I guess it's considered wildlife. But that's it, folks. Keep stacking, and I guess silver's going to just muck around until we can decide who's the next president. Not that it matters. I can't see how one would make any difference because they're both in the pocket of the big banks, so it shouldn't really affect silver. Okay, everybody, have a good week. You got any suggestions or you want to see something, just put it in the comments.